I'm telling you right now, she's gonna be in top 4.
I see that.
I am telling you now.
Let's move on. So, Kim Jong-un, girl.
Do you wipe?
Do I wipe my ass?
No. Self-reflectance is not a skill these days.
Ooh,
it's
fully.
non-existent.
It's non-existent.
She left with
girl.
empathy, girl.
She's really been left the child.
Right, they kicking together in Hawaii. What's up, Jelly Beans? Welcome back to another episode of Jelly. How are you, Elias?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good. I'm a little tired today. I think I woke up at 3 a.m. And woke up to a lot of anxiety, and I just couldn't fall back asleep.
Why you had anxiety?
Because I have this thing called mental disorder, and it's something I can't really control. But here we are. We're working.
Well, Barry,
hustling.
I'm happy for you.
What about you? What have you been up to?
I've been having car issues.
You've been having heart issues?
Car issues.
Oh, I was about to say, like, bless your heart.
No, girl, my heart's fine. Was she wishing death on me?
I'm like, TikTok, girl, TikTok.
Nah. But I mean, other than that, not really doing much. I guess getting ready for the new year, getting ready for the holidays.
Wait, so what happened with your car?
Girl, just my car be having so many fucking issues. Like, my car right now has a flat tire, and I literally drove here on a flat tire.
Oh. Girl, I'm concerned for you.
Literally, me too, girl. Whenever a car gets behind me, they immediately merge. And I don't blame them.
Oh, my lord.
But literally, the thing is...
Don't you still have the student driver sticker on your car?
Yes, I do.
I'm yelling.
But so the thing...
As you should, though.
Fully. So the thing is... So I put some, like, random-ass thing called Fix-A-Flat because my car was... I used to fill it up with air and it would immediately go flat, like, within 2 days. And
did you find like a hole or something?
There is a hole in my tire,
oh my
and I don't know where it is. I haven't found it. It's probably like a really small one. But I put the Fix-A-Flat in, and it works.
Is driving with a flat tire like an offense?
I don't think it's an offense.
Well, period. Because it's on the pod now.
What? Girl, they really can't even do anything unless if they catch me in the action.
Right.
Like, that's not how driving things work. But anyways, so I put in that thing called Fix-A-Flat, and it temporarily fixed my tire. Not really, but like a little bit. And now I realized that apparently once you put Fix-A-Flat in a tire, that tire can no longer be repaired ever. So
really?
Yeah. So
you're gonna have to get a whole.
So I literally have to get a whole new tire.
I mean, as you should anyway.
Literally, I just have to pour in a lot of money into my car. I mean, I've been neglecting my car because I don't give a fuck and I don't really use it that much. But like, starting this coming new year, I'm gonna have to like save up money and just pour it into my car, buy new fucking tires. Have to like buy some shit for my brakes. Have to buy some shit for my alternator.
Right, because I'm scared for you every time you hit the road.
Literally, that's why I don't even drive it. Literally.
Right, I don't be trusting you behind the wheel.
Well,
but that's so funny because my car was also having issues. Bertha, my car. Wait, do you name your car?
No.
Interesting. You've never thought about naming your car?
I thought about it. I just couldn't think of a name, and so I just didn't give a fuck.
Oh.
That just shows you I don't value my car that much.
Literally. I love naming cars. I love naming inanimate objects because it just makes me like take care of it better. I'm like, this is personified, and now I care about it more.
I mean, that's cute. Maybe I'll do that next year. I just can't think of a name either that would fit her.
Oh, well,
or him, because my car is definitely a man.
Literally, I was gonna say, like, people who can't tell the difference between like women cars and men cars, and I guess non-binary cars. I'm trying to be inclusive. But there's obviously like differences, and you can tell. Like, but some people honestly don't see human faces in objects. Or like, you know that thing where you can personify objects and see faces and things?
I mean, like, yeah, you can see the face because of pattern recognition. Like, the two lights are the
exactly.
eyes, and then like the little thing on the front is the mouth.
Or like when people look in the clouds, they can make faces from the clouds. But some people like literally can't do that in their head.
Really?
Which is crazy to me.
Maybe that's like Well, some people have like parts of their brain that are like turned off because of like certain brain conditions or something like that. What?
Well, let me not be mean to them.
I mean,
respect mental disorders.
No, but not even a mental disorder. Like some people like have their left and right brain split completely.
Oh yeah.
Because of like it's like a mechanism for helping with epilepsy.
Yeah.
So some of those
Is that
people.
not a lobotomy?
I don't think it's a lobotomy per se because your brain is still there. It's just the two sides can't interact with each other.
So it is a legal.
Yeah, it's legal.
Oh, okay.
I mean, the doctors do it. That's literally
crazy,
still
though.
prescribed.
That's crazy though.
It's a really like last minute thing. Like you have to be like very very severe epilepsy to even have that procedure.
Yeah.
It's crazy though. Like the videos of those people who have that. It's insane because they will write something down with their right hand and then not be able to read it, like with their left brain.
It's crazy because we are literally just bags of flesh and bones, but we're controlled by like a brain.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? Like we are nothing without that little gross jelly thing inside of our heads.
No, and the crazy part is we think that we're in control, but really this is in control. And if this is fucked up, then we're gonna be fucked up.
Well, it's clear for you.
And for you, girl. She started it with her anxiety for no reason.
Well, girl, you brought it up. You dragged it out of me.
Well, girl.
You outed me as a mental disabled
She really
person.
outed herself a few episodes back. Let's clock it.
Not that.
Let's clock it.
Not that, girl. But what I was going to say is my car's also having issues. I literally, for no reason, could not start it.
Really?
Yeah. And we had to get the, what's it called? Like the power cord.
Yeah, like the jumper cables.
The jumper cables and get that started. And I was just like, I didn't even leave any lights on. I didn't leave the door open. It just decided not to do it.
I'm guys.
And I've been scared because every time, not every time, but there's a few times when I start my car, it would be like,
ooh.
literally. And
How old is your car?
Not that old. Less than 10 years old.
But a lot of these cars that are newer, because what year is your car?
I think like the oldest is like 2016.
A lot of these newer cars were built cheaper than the older cars. Like those cars from like the 1990s, girl, they were built to last. And
You
the 2000s. Yes.
But they have like different mechanisms.
I mean, yeah, it's different. It's not like as high tech, and it's like gonna be probably stick shift and shit like that.
Have you ever driven stick?
No, I haven't.
Me neither.
I'm way too scared to do that.
I had a friend in high school who drove a stick though.
That's crazy.
And you know who it is?
Is it start with an R?
No, but I'm not gonna out them on the pod. But I'm just saying you know who they are. As in, like,
I know who it
that's
is.
a statement. Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
okay. I thought you were saying, do I know who it is?
No. But I'm just saying that's crazy. I have never tried to drive stick. I feel like it's a very if you're driving stick nowadays, it's kind of a pretentious thing.
Is it? A lot of people just do it because they have old cars.
But if you have the option to get a car nowadays in like 2023,
I mean, I would never.
if you choose to get a stick, I think that's kind of
do people do that?
Yeah.
Well,
Because they try to get those like old cars, but for like the aesthetic.
I mean, do you, boo boo?
And they be trying to race on the highway.
That's cringy.
But speaking of racing, have you seen the new news about Drag Race?
Okay, transition queen.
Hey.
So yeah, Drag Race season 16. The promo finally dropped.
Girl, I literally thought season 15 just aired.
Literally. And girl, we've been inundated with so many of these other fucking seasons, like Canada season 4.
Oh, I have not. Oh, love you, Cece.
Right. What else?
That'll do.
Literally, that'll do.
There's been.
I mean, so many fucking things.
España has their own all-stars now.
Really?
Literally. Oh, UK just finished.
Oh, UK. Right.
But I have not been keeping up at all.
Me neither. It's way too much to even.
It's too much. It's too much.
To even keep
Even
up.
keeping up with the US is a stretch.
Exactly. Like, I'm watching it with like one eye open, one eye closed.
Literally.
Like season 15, I don't even think I actually watched every episode.
I actually did watch it. It was really good.
Season 15 was good.
People
was
hated
good.
it though.
Why?
I don't know. People just thought the cast was not cute. But then those are the same
cast
people.
was messy.
Those are the same people that be loving season 14, and I'm like, girl.
Season 14 was who?
Willow Pill won.
No,
I
that was
wasn't
not
gagging.
my fantasy.
I wasn't
Not my
gagging.
fantasy of a season. I'm gonna be really honest. Once Cornbread left that season, I was over it.
Exactly.
I'm gonna be really honest.
Exactly.
I'm gonna be really honest.
I love 13, and people hate 13 also.
I love 13 too for the drama and for the mess.
Right.
But I love the
Tamisha,
I love
Iman
the, I love
is
the
coming for
first
you.
half. The first half of season 13, iconic. Then once Denali left, because that was season 13.
Oh
right?
my god, I loved Denali.
Girl, once Denali left, I was also over 13.
You're kind
I'm
of
be
right.
honest.
I love the looks though. Like I'm here for the looks, and season 13 turned the pussies out.
Yes, and a lot of great performances.
Exactly.
Also.
And I guess I just like the seasons with good looks, but that are overall people think are bad. Like I like 7 also, and 7 was a great look season.
That's not for me. I don't like 7.
Oh,
For me, I like the funny ones and the drama ones. That's what I like.
yeah, you like the messy ones.
Yes, I do.
16 seems like it's gonna be messy, Betsy.
Yeah, so they've been saying like online, they've been like saying this is a really shady season.
But you know what? They say that.
They do say that every year.
They're like, this is gonna be the
They really
gaggiest
do. They really
season
do.
of all.
They really do.
We're gonna
And
have
then
twists and turns.
and then come to find out, it's just RuPaul's best friend race.
There you go. But this season, I will say, it seems a lot more new queens, a lot more queens birthed from Drag Race.
Oh yeah, a lot of queens birthed from
Gen
Drag Race.
Z queens.
Not many old queens, if any. I don't even know what the
Yeah.
oldest queen is.
I know. Because last season, Sasha Colby was the oldest, I think.
Yes, I mean, girl,
it was just obvious
a
she was
full
gonna win.
legend.
Oh, yeah.
A full drag legend.
Love Sasha Colby. And honestly, I love the whole cast of season 15. It was so iconic.
They were a good cast.
Mistress Isabel Brooks, icon.
Girl, literally.
Lux gagged them a bit for sure.
Girl, we've said that so much.
Love you, Lux. But yeah, 16. What are your thoughts on it so far? The queens.
Okay, so they look cute, although unfortunately for me, there's no one that's like super standing out. But there's a couple that I'm gravitating towards, but there's no one that has like caught my eye, like, and be like, I'm fully on you.
Girl, I'm Team Nymphia win, girl. That's my Asian sister.
That's
my rep.
Yeah, I knew that you're team her.
And let's be so honest, she had the best entrance.
The best
and
entrance look,
and
or
she
just
had the best
entrance?
promo look.
She did have the best promo look. I'm giving her that.
And
She
her entrance
definitely
was the
did.
most memorable.
Her entrance was funny. It was the most memorable. I will say that.
I'm telling you right now, she's gonna be in top 4.
I see that.
I am telling you
I
right
think-
now.
It
That
looks like
bitch-
it looks like the oldest one is 2 girls who were 34. So it looks like Safira Cristal is 34 and Maya Iman LePage is 34.
Girl,
so those
these
are the
names,
oldest ones.
I am not gonna remember these.
That's
for a
the
while.
other thing. These names are too much for me to really remember.
Girl, they're giving ChatGPT generated.
fully like it's literally giving like, you know, like the stripper name, like the street you grew up on.
Literally.
It's giving that.
Literally.
It's really giving that. But okay, so the ones that I am liking so far,
Give me your top 4 that you think are gonna make it.
that I think are gonna make it, are the ones that I like, because that's a different thing for me.
Okay, give me the ones you like, and then tell me also who you think. would
Okay,
make
I'll
top
give you
4.
my top 3 that I like.
Okay.
So my first one is gonna be Mirage. I'm liking Mirage so far.
I'm gonna be honest, I don't remember her.
She's this one right here, the one that with the lettuce.
Oh. Sorry, girl. I'm not gagging over that.
Okay, so
I'm not.
I will say okay, so for her, what is this? The fucking, I forget the name of it.
What?
The second
promo?
look. Promo look, is that
The
what
promo look? The lettuce look?
Yeah, it's promo, right?
Yeah, that's the promo.
Okay, so her promo look, not super loving it, but I liked her entrance look a lot. But for her promo makeup, I love it. I fucking love it. And they had this weird green thing that they had to do.
Oh, yeah, the theme was like green, which I like.
But did you hear the real team?
What?
Apparently the theme was gonna be camo.
Oh, no, ma'am.
And they were like, no, we're scratching that.
Right, as they
of, like,
should.
the war.
Oh.
Yeah, girl. So
I was thinking the aesthetic.
So they just did it just green. And it's cute. I know Michelle was probably quaking, but
Literally.
But like, I think she did it the best. Like, this chartreuse color is so stunning on her. And I just love her makeup so much. I'm hoping that she can also turn out better looks. My second one, let me see. I think my second one, okay, I'm probably gonna have to go with this might gag you, but I'm gonna go with Morphine Love Neon.
Is that the Latina queen?
She's one of the Latina queens. Because there's one who's like...
Oh, because you like the fishy queen.
Yes, I do. So I'm kind of living for her mug. Like, yes.
She has really good makeup.
Yes,
I will say everyone on the cast has really good makeup this
I was
season.
thinking that. Literally nobody.
It's because everyone is young.
Literally.
They probably all learn from YouTube, all from other drag queens.
Well, there's one queen that's not up to par with the rest.
Ooh?
But we can get to that later.
Who?
Well, we can get to that later.
Okay, well, period.
But okay, and then my third one is I will give it. She seems like the most creative one so far, and I know that she will bring good stuff. Is Nymphia Wind.
Period.
I just didn't super love her first two looks, which is why she's my third. But I can tell that she's creative, and I can tell that she has high concepts. And I've been looking at some of her stuff, like on her Instagram and just some stuff that she's posted. She has good looks, and she knows her stuff.
It is past due for another Asian queen to win.
Literally.
Anitra almost took it.
Right.
She almost did.
I mean, Sasha Colby is... I don't know if she's Asian. She's like Hawaiian.
She's Hawaiian.
So I guess that's different.
Is that Asian? That's not Asian.
It's Pacific Islanders.
Right.
I guess that's technically different.
My question is... Why is Pacific Islander and Asian like lumped together?
Well, I don't know, girl. I mean, do they not have the same ancestors?
I don't know.
That's
Well, I know like a lot of like refugees moved to Hawaii from like Japan and stuff.
That's true also.
But like
I really don't know.
I honestly just don't know why Asia and Pacific. Well, I'm not saying I don't welcome it. I'm just confused because they're completely different geographic locations. So I'm just interested why those two are always lumped together.
I literally have no clue.
But anyways, my top 4 right now and is giving me my fave also. I think it's gonna be Nymphia Wind.
Yes.
I think it's gonna be Q.
Q, I see her going far. I see Q going far.
I think Dawn is gonna go far.
Yeah.
You not gagging?
I want to gag for Dawn, but so far it's giving me Willow Pill
and Crystal Method.
It's giving me Willow Pill.
But I
and
feel
Crystal
like one of those
Method.
queens always goes kind of far though.
You're right.
Maybe they'll gag us.
No, and they need the skinny, unique twink. They just do.
To represent a different side of drag.
Exactly. Last year was Lux, and so.
What do you mean Lux?
Lux, Noir London.
I know, but. As in just like a young skinny queen?
Yeah, it's like the young.
But you could say that about Anitra.
The young skinny fashion forward. No, that's not the. Because you know how they have like each niche for like drag race archetypes?
I guess.
You never heard of that, girl?
There's like the big girl.
Yes, exactly.
There's the performer.
Exactly.
There's the skinny look queen.
Exactly.
What's Sasha Colby? She's just all of them, honestly.
Sasha Colby is just the legend, girl.
Right.
Which is why
the icon, the winner.
Fully, girl. She walked in that season. We all knew she was gonna win.
Oh, 100%.
The Sasha Colby meet and greet.
Literally. She honestly could take over as Rue's step down.
She really could.
She really could. I mean, anyways, let's talk about 16. Okay, so my next pick would be, and you're gonna gag at this, but I think Plain Jane is gonna go far.
Really?
Because she gives me the same vibe as Rose, and they'd be having the same look in the confessionals.
I'm just not gagging for Plain Jane. She's giving me Plain Jane like as her name states. I'm just really.
But that's why she's gonna gag you. Like she's gonna go right under the radar, but she's gonna do really well. I bet she's gonna be a dancer.
You think? I'm not saying
that's the vibe I'm getting from her.
Is it?
Or like a theater girl.
Theater girl, I can see for her, but dancer, I don't know about that.
Well, you know,
I don't know if there's many dancers on this season. The one who I know for sure is a dancer is Maya Amon Page. She's Malaysia's sister from Miami.
Oh.
And honestly, I know that you don't like the Nepo babies, but I'm here for her, and she seemed very reserved in the
same vibe as
promo
as her sister.
As Malaysia, you're right. But I hope that she doesn't be so much reserved on the actual show, and I want to see her dancing, and I want her to be like a lip sync assassin. I want her to kill these
I
hoes.
see that for her.
Like, I want her to kill these hoes.
I see that for her.
Someone else who's an Nepo baby is Hershey Liquor Jete, cornbread sister. What are your thoughts on her?
Honestly, she wasn't very memorable for me. And, like, no shade, but, like, I just don't really remember her at all.
It seems like people in the fandom are really liking her so far. For me, the same. She seems like she has a personality. Maybe her sense of humor isn't 100% my same sense of humor. Mm-hmm. And her outfits also, I wasn't loving. But if she's funny, she can win me over.
Work.
And methy.
Right.
Because I need the methy queen.
I hope they get into fights this season.
Girl, I already know Morphine Love Deanna's gonna be throwing some shit. I'm just looking at her. I already know. Girl, I already know.
She gives messy.
She really gives super messy.
But she gives messy in the way like Gen Z queers.
Yes.
Yes. And that's what I'm here for.
I'm here for it, girl. A mandatory meeting.
She has one of the best names of the cast, I will say.
Girl, it's a stupid ass name, but did you see her
so
breastplate?
Funny.
You saw her breastplate?
Yes, it looked like fucking Rumple.
Like Rumpelstiltskin.
Literally.
Like, I can't. Like, you really didn't think
yeah,
to do
sorry,
anything?
girl. Sorry, gal.
Like,
it just was not giving.
It's giving pork chop. That's what it's giving. I'm sorry.
Right. But love all of you. Congratulations for all making it.
Yes, congratulations to you all. And may the odds be ever in your favor.
Right. And enough about Drag Race. All the listeners are like, we don't know what you're talking about. But you know what? Y'all should get into it. How about that?
Holy girl.
How about that?
We're going to start a separate Drag Race pod.
I was thinking we should, if we get time in the future, we should start a second, like, sibling watchery, like Bob and Monet. But we should call it Jellyvision.
Oh, that's cute.
Right.
I like that.
Like, I'm thinking we should do that.
Well, period.
Anyway, let's talk about a real life queen, George Santos.
I can't. So what he do, child?
So he is now officially the 6th member of Congress ever to be expelled.
That's a gag that there were 5 before.
low key, but he has been expelled for multitude of reasons we've talked about before. And now he's getting his coin Tata from Cameo.
Oh my god.
And
girl.
I want us to react to some of his cameos.
Okay, let me think.
Okay, can you pull it up? I have the link.
Girl, but did you see the other thing that I sent you that he's trying to be on
Z-Way?
Like, I can't, girl.
But that'd be so iconic.
He's trying to be one of the girls.
Okay, let's watch this video.
Our TS song is definitely going to be Trouble. I knew you were trouble when you walked in. That's me. Bye. Oh, Botox keeps you young. Fillers keeps you plump. Don't let them bully you. You do you, girl. Live life, laugh, and let the haters hate because they're always gonna hate. Attention all sussy rumblers. I've been alerted that Sneeko is a soy grifter and likes to be twerked on by fresh oily butt in the club.
Girl.
Lots of love, George Santos.
Lots of love.
Let's talk about bad days, huh? Last Friday wasn't so great for me either.
Brandon, you should stop talking about politics and go talk about how beautiful your girlfriend's hair is, or how her nails look beautiful, or how her new outfits look great on her, instead of wasting your time arguing over Jake Tapper, unless you're into him. Now that's interesting.
Subscription to
Not
OnlyFans.
that sound effect.
Whatever you do, please take this gift and have a wonderful year full of joy and happiness. Love, Joe and Julie Kahn and me, George Santos. Mwah. Let me tell you something. Screw the haters. The haters are going to hate. Look, they can boot me out of Congress, but they can't take away my good humor or my larger-than-life personality.
Girl,
Well,
he is honestly so funny.
I'm glad that he's looking on the bright side, because he might be going to jail soon.
He is so unbothered.
He really is very unbothered, very unhinged.
There's someone asked him if he would be on Drag Race, and he was like, I don't know if Drag Race is really up to my speed.
Girl! Bye.
I'm honestly, like, obsessed with his voice.
He's something. He's definitely a fucking character. I could see him being, like, on reality TV.
Girl, someone should do a Snatch Game of him.
Oh, full. Especially now that he's, like, way more famous.
Yes.
We might get it this season.
Girl, he just has this, like, gay speech impediment
He literally does.
that I'm, like, honestly obsessed with. It's like, I love you.
I just can't believe that he's not American. Like, he's from Brazil.
That's crazy.
Like, girl.
he has no accent at all.
Like, just his entire life story. Like, bitch, we need the biopic. Like,
honestly.
what the fuck?
And he would, you know what? He would probably fund it himself.
Fully, girl.
And he would probably really hyperbolize his life. Let's just say that. And lie about many things.
Well, that'll make it even more iconic.
Honestly, I can't believe we're living in the same timeline as George Santos.
Literally. Or Trump, or just so many other people that we're living in the timeline as, girl.
Honestly, America is so funny.
America is literally a fucking reality TV show right now.
It really is, especially... Okay, I don't want to get too much into politics right now. Or ever.
You're right.
But the Republican debates have been just such a clown show.
Literally.
Like, they be attacking each other, and then literally Vivek was attacking...
Lord, girl.
That girl, I forgot her name.
Girl, Vivek be cringing me out. Let's really stop, girl. Let's really stop talking about politics.
Well, okay, let's move on.
Let's move on. So, Kim Jong-un, girl. She's feeling really political today.
Literally, let's jump from one politics to the other.
Okay.
So there's a video of Kim Jong-un, and he was literally crying because he was trying to beg the country to produce more babies. Because North Korea right now is having a, what's it called? Like
a baby crisis?
Yeah, because people are not having kids.
Well, girl, North and South Korea.
Yeah. But I'm like, are those real tears, love?
Wait, there's a real video?
Yes, of him crying.
Stop. Can I see it? Do you have it?
I mean, just look up Kim Jong-un crying. Like, it's the front lines. But I'm like, girl, are you actually crying? Or...
He got his alligator tears.
Literally alligator tears. He's just sad that there's not enough people, more people worshiping him,
Fully,
getting on their knees and praying to the God.
It would be a gag if the country just dies out. Imagine.
How old is Kim Jong-un?
He's old.
He's not that old.
But he's getting up there.
He's not getting up there. He's like middle-aged.
He's like, let me see.
Like, that just means he still has a long time.
Oh, Lord, girl.
He's not cute.
What you mean? He's a real cutie.
Yura, he's your type, girl.
Not that. Okay, he's 40, 39.
That means he still has a long time to go, girl.
You're right. He has 40 more years.
Literally.
Well, I guess wish him long health. I don't know. Maybe don't. Maybe I don't.
Well, I mean, he probably has the best doctors to take care of him.
Fully, girl. He probably got the only doctors in North Korea.
But you know what? If you want to rule North Korea, not that I'm trying to give him tips, but if he's trying to...
he really gonna watch this?
Right, girl. We the interview now.
He lurking?
Right. Kim Jong-un is in chat right now.
Fully.
But... not to give him any advice or anything, but girl, if you trying to rule the country for longer, maybe work on your own health.
Ooh.
So, because he's been hospitalized a couple of times already.
Girl, well,
and he's only not even 40 yet.
Well,
so
that's what obesity does to you.
And speaking of obesity, let's talk about McDonald's new side chain.
Okay.
It's called CosMc.
Girl, this shit looks so stupid.
Have you seen it?
Well, I saw like a slight video before, like this morning of it.
So it seems like they're doing a test run of it in like limited cities, and it's an add-on to McDonald's and essentially like their drink side store, I guess.
But they also have food. It's not just drink.
They have food on their menu, and you know what the real part I'm annoyed about is?
What?
They have boba on their menu.
That's so weird.
I'm like, can we keep
girl,
boba?
Girl, no. Boba is so commodified at this point. So mainstream.
I'm like, we do not need boba from McDonald's, love.
Girl,
like,
that's how you know it's mainstream. At this point, no, boba has reached the peak of the same way how frozen yogurt reached that peak in like 2018.
You're right.
Like 2017 vibes. And then all the frozen yogurt places are going out of business.
Right.
Girl, that's about to happen.
But boba's not going anywhere because Asian people are not going anywhere.
Girl.
But it's the white people that are going to be going places.
But girl, the amount of boba places are going to be going down.
You're right.
Because white people, it's a trend for them. They don't actually give a fuck. So once the trend dies, and it's already dying, I'm going to be honest, then a lot of the amount of boba.
Well, when
prices are gonna go
Asian
down.
people stop being trendy, they gonna stop drinking boba.
You're right, that part.
And we're gonna see like fucking mango lassies in
Ooh!
McDonald's next. Watch that happen.
I would fuck with it though. I like mango lassi.
Me too, but I'm just saying that's obviously not as mainstream
You're
as
right.
boba.
You're right.
Girl, at this point, we're gonna see some soup dumplings at McDonald's.
Not soup dumplings. Okay, but I'm looking at the CosMc drinks. Okay, so let me read the drinks. Something called a churro frap, s'mores cold brew, sour cherry energy blast, tropical spiceade, blueberry ginger, cold brew.
Girl, they're
blueberry
trying to
mint
give
green
Taco
tea.
Bell.
Does Taco Bell do this?
No, but they have like interesting names for their drinks.
For me, I'm just confused because who goes to I mean, maybe people do, so maybe I'm out of touch. But who goes to a fast food place and just be wanting drinks? And,
I mean, Starbucks.
okay, but that's coffee. That's different.
You're right.
It's coffee.
You're right.
Just like I would never drive to somewhere just to get.
Are there
a
even any places
blueberry
like
mint
that?
green tea? Just so I can get a sour tango lemonade slush.
Literally.
Girl, I'm not doing that. And then the food looks horrible. Like, let's look at the food.
Let me think.
chat.
Are there even any fast food places that just serve drinks right now?
Okay, there's this one place called like Dutch Bros, but that's also
The
coffee.
fuck?
That's also coffee. It's a California only chain, I'm pretty sure.
Oh.
But I'm pretty sure it's also coffee.
So I feel like the
mainly.
appeal of getting drinks is sitting down and getting your drinks.
Coffee house. Okay, Dutch Bros is literally mainly coffee.
Oh, okay.
They have other things too, I guess now. But
I mean, I
their
guess
first
also
thing is
boba
coffee.
places are kind of like that because you just get boba.
And I think they saw the rise of boba places, and they were like, "What if we try to do something?"
Oh,
similar?
cringe!
And it's like, girl,
cringe.
so much of that appeal is the Asian factor.
Literally.
no one gives a fuck about some random ass American.
Like y'all not trying to eat Chinese pizza, are you?
Ooh, is that a thing?
No, but I'm just saying. You don't see Chinese people making pizza.
Fully, girl, because they be like Americans can keep their stuff.
Literally. Although I will say, girl, the McDonald's in China outserved.
Why? What do they have?
Girl, they are so good. It's like Asian version of McDonald's.
But like, how is it different? Like, what do they say?
They have different stuff on their menus. They have like soup on their menus.
Really?
They have like rice bowls on their menus.
That's a gag.
And it's actually good.
And well, do you even like McDonald's like to begin with?
I mean, no.
Right. So
Girl, McDonald's is also overpriced as fuck.
it
now.
is. It's so not worth it. So
Like, how am I
fucking
gonna
not
get a
worth
meal at
it.
McDonald's or even Wendy's? And
Oh, girl, Wendy's is just
it's above $10.
girl. No, girl, no. Wendy's is over.
Like y'all think
Over.
you're gourmet?
Literally, girl. Wendy's is actually the most expensive fast food restaurant.
Gag.
More
And for
expensive
what?
than Chick-fil-A.
And for what?
I'm like, bitch, if I'm gonna spend $10, I'm gonna go to Chick-fil-A. I'm not going to Wendy's. I'm
Girl,
so sorry. Love.
fully?
So sorry. And yes, I'm homophobic.
And I would rather go to Cookout or Bojangles.
Girl,
Realty.
really? Oh my god, I went to Bojangles yesterday for the first time in like at least 5 months.
Okay.
Tell me why the chicken supreme deal, $10. Girl, I was gagging.
You're kidding.
It's literally $9.99.
like with tax and everything?
Like with tax, it was like 11. I'm not kidding, girl.
No.
Literally, girl. The only reason I didn't leave is because I was driving home from Charlotte and I had already pulled off the exit and everything, and I was like, girl, fuck it.
Maybe it's more
Literally?
expensive in that area.
I mean, maybe.
But still, that's ridiculous. And don't even get me started on Chipotle.
Girl, bye. Well, I was never here for Chipotle.
Oh, well,
so.
you have no taste. But
Girl, I have.
Chipotle used to be like the best healthy-ish fast food option that you could get for less than $10. Girl, total now is like $12, $11.
I mean, okay, but for Chipotle though, do they give a lot of food?
They do give a lot of food.
So
Well,
that's
now
not-
they're trying to scam people.
Ooh, well, that part.
So,
Girl,
I
there's just
can't.
literally at this point, just don't even eat out.
No, full tea.
At this point,
Full tea.
which is another thing. Like, why are you making a new restaurant when we're going into a recession? Like, how does that work? Like, they're real stupid as fuck. If I was them, I would be trying to consolidate their menu. Girl.
Well,
Like, just keep the important things. But girl, they apparently think it is time to expand. So I hope that goes well for them.
okay, let's move on to another topic. Let's talk about toilets.
Oh, child. Okay. Okay, so I stumbled across an article that claims that allegedly toilet seat covers are more unsanitary than sitting on it plain. So the article, which I don't know if I fully believe, I'm going to be honest.
What's it from? It's from sterilum.info.
Girl, I have to be honest. I think I just realized that this is promoting this.
Honestly.
So I don't know if I.
So they have a product that's like wiping toilets.
Girl, literally. So it's saying.
But what do they claim?
So it says if you line the toilet seat with toilet paper and then touch this contaminated material with your hands, this increases the risk of infection if you subsequently touch your face. And it's saying.
Well, first of all, why would you go take a shit and then touch your face?
Literally.
Without washing your hands.
Literally. Well, girl, I guess I don't even know. So, and then it was saying, then it says up here, it says, so anyone who sits on the toilet normally and has no sores or open wounds is safe from pathogens because apparently pathogens can't enter your body with mere skin contact. And it says, if everything appears visually clean on the toilet, then there is no danger from pathogens when sitting down on the toilet seat.
Are they stupid?
Well.
Girl, bacteria has never been visible to the human eye. Like, and people's ass cheeks are touching these toilets. Like, I'm sorry, but to think that it's clean,
well, girl,
you are deluding yourself.
Well, this is an American study. Okay, it says, according to a representative Forza survey from Germany, a full 87% of respondents found a toilet seat unpleasant to use. Like the toilet seat cover. Girl, I mean, who? Another study shows that 72% of men, 72% of women and 62% of men are afraid of coming in contact with dangerous pathogens in the public toilets. And it said the real thing that you should be scared of is the faucet.
Not the faucet.
Because since hands are the main carrier of germs, the real source of danger in public toilets is actually the water faucet.
Girl.
People touch it after going to the toilet before washing their hands, which means that germs collect there. If you wash your hands, touch the faucet to turn it off, and then touch your face, you significantly increase your risk of infection.
This is how people become germaphobes. Articles like this make you scared of anything you touch everywhere you go, and then people are going to be scared to touch anything. Literally. And they're going to be carrying hand sanitizer with them everywhere and not wanting to go anywhere because they're afraid of germs.
I mean, you should, like, if you're in a public place, wipe it down before using it.
I mean, of course,
like, ideally,
right?
Obviously you can't always do that,
and like wash your hands before you touch your face and all of that, and do the basic things. But to be worried to that extent,
literally,
you need to trust your own immune system sometimes, unless you're like obviously have some kind of disease or like autoimmune issue. But if you're a normal, healthy person, like, I think your immune system can handle stuff.
Also, I'm really not buying the fact that a toilet seat cover is supposedly worse for you than just sitting on the toilet.
Do you use those things when you go to the bathroom?
Yes.
You do?
Well, if I'm like shitting, which I usually don't.
Real tea.
Like in public or fuck.
I honestly can't tell you the last time I used a public restroom to take a shit.
If I'm using a public restroom to take a shit, girl, my stomach, I have like bubble guts. I'm like about to vomit, like diarrhea. Like, it's like bad.
Oh, fully.
Like, no other circumstance am I using it.
No, not only am I so bathroom shy, I also just refuse, especially if I'm hanging out with people, I'm not going to let my friends know that I'm taking a shit.
Ooh.
Because I'm not going to be like, I'm just going to go for 1 second. Like, it's going to take me a couple minutes at least, and everyone's going to know I'm taking a shit.
Right.
And that's just I'm not having that. I'm a creature that doesn't shit.
Well, period. I don't be caring like that much. Like, if I have to, I'm a go.
We know.
But
we know.
I'm a really not go in public because that's just nasty as fuck.
Exactly.
And some of these bathrooms are just disgusting.
Oh, they're so disgusting.
Like,
so disgusting.
Also, why is it that a lot of these bathrooms, I guess this is why, a lot of these bathrooms don't have the fucking toilet seat cover. Because it pisses me the fuck off when you go into a bathroom and, like, a stall, and then it doesn't have the toilet seat cover. It just pisses me off.
Well, you can just use toilet paper and wipe it down then.
Well, girl, that's what this article is saying.
Well, this article we've been established as stupid as fuck, so.
Well, period.
And then when you go wash your hands, do you use the air dryer or do you use towels?
Okay, so I used to use the air dryer, but apparently the air dryer is actually worse.
Right, that's what I've heard too, because there's more bacteria in the warmth.
So, girl,
with moisture.
These days, I just be air drying my hands like this.
Right.
These
days, I just try not to use the bathroom at all costs, unless it's to pee, of course. That's like whatever. But like,
I'm so thankful we're men.
Oh yeah.
Cause girl, if we had to sit down to pee, oh fuck no.
Right.
That's just the.
Well, I mean, some people, and you have said in the past that sitting down to pee is better.
Okay, if I'm at my house, yes, I sit down to pee.
What?
Girl, what?
Every time you go to pee, you sit down to go pee.
If I'm at my house.
Still though, why?
Because it's easier.
It's easier to sit down to pee?
Yes, girl, because I don't have to be worrying about the water be splashing everywhere or like getting
How
on the
powerful
rim.
is your stream that it's causing an upsplash like that?
Girl, maybe it's really powerful.
Apparently. Apparently you got a fire hose.
No, literally, I mean, I feel like a lot of okay, there's like a word in like German for like men who sit down to pee. Like it's like they're like effeminate or like
sissies.
Sissies, yeah.
Well, that's what you are.
Well, girl, I'm owning it, girl. I'm not Tommy that.
Oh, she real feminine.
Well, girl,
she gotta sit down.
I'm really fishy.
Ray, do you wipe?
Do I wipe my ass?
No. Oh yes, every time you take a shit, you just let it all simmer.
Right? She don't know me.
No, I'm saying, do you wipe when you pee?
I mean, not every time.
But you do.
I mean, not every time.
But you have.
Yes.
I'm gonna be honest, because I'm not familiar with the sitting down to pee
Well,
thing.
girl.
So I don't wipe, but apparently some people wipe every time.
Well, this is getting real specific.
I'm just curious.
But I think it depends more on if you're like circumcised or uncircumcised.
Oh,
So,
that makes
yeah.
sense. That makes sense.
So we getting really TVMA right now.
Because for y'all that are not,
not men.
well, okay, for y'all that don't have a penis,
Right.
let's just leave it at that broadest definition. There is a thing where you're supposed to like shake, right? Because like you're trying to get all of the leftovers out before you put it back in your pants. And so that's what I'm familiar with. But apparently in the age of 2023, people are wiping now.
I mean, people have always done that.
Not always. I think.
Okay, but the other thing is there are things that you're like supposed to do, but let's be 1,000,000,000,000,000% honest. Most men don't do that.
Exactly.
Girl, most men don't even be bothered to wash their
Girl!
hands.
Oh my god.
Let's talk that tea.
That part.
That tea.
That part. I cannot tell you the amount of men that will have no shame just walking out without washing their hands, and there are people around.
Literally.
Like, I'm watching them, and they just be walking out.
Girl, I understand it. I don't understand it, but I understand it. If it's peeing, girl, I be seeing men come out of the stall after shitting, and it's be smelling all out, and they don't wash their hands.
Oh no, man!
Like,
this is how they're gonna get pink eye.
I'm like, there's no way. Like, there's just no way, girl. Like, it actually takes you 10 seconds.
Literally.
15 max.
Literally.
Like, where are you off to that you in that much of a rush?
I'm sorry, but if I even enter a public bathroom, I'm washing my hands. Because it feels disgusting in there.
Literally.
Like, I don't understand how...
I'm like...
Do women do this? Women have to be better than that, right?
Women, I'm sure women are washing their hands. I'm sure they're not. Because it's just a men thing. It's a men thing.
You're right. Because, again, men don't usually wipe. So they don't have to...
Girl, they're just nasty. They're just nasty. So like, we the fools for being attracted to them.
I'm not.
You're right.
I'm really not.
You're right.
Like, I revoke that, actually.
You're right.
I can't.
Well, love that.
I don't even remember what we were talking about before.
Literally, me neither.
But I guess on the same vein of, like, disgusting, unsanitary practices, there's been a trend going on TikTok. There's this account called Crawly Possession.
Oh.
And people will like join their Discord and like so they can plan where to go next. But essentially they will go to public spaces like a mall or somewhere and they will just get on all fours and curl around.
Like as a mob?
Yes!
That's so weird.
It's so weird and it's so...
But you know what? I can kind of see why that's going viral.
Why is that going viral?
It's giving very like Gen Alpha humor, like just causing chaos.
I'm
it's
like,
also
is
kind
that
of
even
reminding
humor?
Of like mob dancing, like flash mobs for millennials, but like the new version of that.
See, at least that's dancing, not just crawling around like fucking animals.
But dancing, I mean, crawling around is more disruptive, so it's funnier and cooler.
I have never been into that type of humor.
Oh, me neither, girl.
Like pranks and
very
shit.
straight boy.
Very
straight boy.
that. I've never been into pranks. I've never been into public disturbances.
Literally, I watch those prank videos and I'd be cringing. Literally. Or I'd be getting secondhand embarrassment, girl. Or I'd be getting actually scared watching them. Like, there are some that go way too far.
Like what?
Like, just some pranks, and then, like, someone tries to prank someone, and the other person be taking it serious.
Oh, yeah.
And then they take out a gun and start shooting.
Oh!
Girl, literally, you have me gagged.
That's Texas. That's why you don't go to Texas.
Girl, literally.
But I saw this one prank video of this guy dressed as a bush, and he'll, like, reach out at people. When
I think I saw that one, too.
And then, apparently, he scared the wrong person because this woman was pregnant. And then she got real scared, girl. And she went into the corner, like, literally having a panic attack.
Oh, my God.
And then her father, I think, started kicking the plant guy. And he was yelling. He was like, "She's pregnant! She's pregnant!"
Oh, my God.
Literally. And he felt so bad, girl. And he had to call the cops and everything. And, like, the whole prank went really south.
That's why you just shouldn't do that.
That's why I'm like, I'm not into pranks.
Like, can we just end prank culture? Because
like,
it's not even
especially
funny.
if you don't know people. Like,
Literally.
if they're the type of person to get really easily scared, or I don't know, girl, maybe they have PTSD, or they just
literally
not find that funny.
People are unpredictable. You cannot be predicting what people are gonna do. People can really gag you.
They can start a fight with you.
They can pull out a gun on you,
Literally,
and shoot. Like, you ended your life over a prank.
Exactly.
Like, was it worth it?
But you know what? Because they get views on the internet, it reinforces them to keep doing it.
Literally. And it's like, it could be a good prank, a bad prank. It could be going wrong. It could be going completely perfect. It's going to get views. And it's really the fault of TikTok and these platforms for promoting shit like this.
It is. Like the crawling shit.
Literally. Why are we promoting this?
Would you ever join that thing?
Girl, fuck no.
Literally
Fuck no.
Like, if...
I'm not 12.
That part. I mean, if you pay me money, maybe I'll do it.
Who's paying your money to do that, girl?
I don't know. The internet.
Okay.
But anyways, speaking of TikTok creators, I guess, there's this one TikToker named Noah Glenn Carter.
That sounds familiar.
He does a lot of news stuff, and I actually watch him sometimes to get, like, just fast news. And so his house burned down recently, like, completely to the ground. And so,
like, how? Like, do they know?
I don't know. But the full story is not the full story, but the basic rundown is that his full house burned down and all of his belongings are gone.
Wow, that sucks.
And so then he was living with his parents.
Oh, damn! So their house burned down too.
His family's house burned.
Dang.
Yeah. And so he has like 8 million followers, so it's a lot. And so on his TikTok, he was like, "I just started."
That's like not even that much though.
What, 8 million?
Yeah.
It's still
For
a lot.
TikTok, it's not that much.
I think it's still a lot.
It is a lot.
Yeah. But so he started a GoFundMe to be like, okay, all this money is going to my parents to help, with all of the replacements and stuff. And then people were dragging him.
Why?
People were like, bitch, you don't need this money. You're a millionaire. Like, why would you need money from us for this? Like, you'll be fine. Also, you have renter's insurance or whatever it's called.
But if it's their house, it's not renter's insurance.
I don't really know how that works. I will be honest about that. Okay. I don't know how burning house and insurance works. But essentially people are saying, like, girl, you don't need pity from us. You'll be fine.
Okay. Literally, is that it?
Essentially.
Girl, that gets me so fucking mad. These idiots, literally idiots, fucking idiots. They're idiots. They be thinking that just because you have 1 million followers, that you have $1 million in your bank account.
Exactly.
How that makes sense?
He was literally saying, I'm literally living with my parents. Like, I'm not a millionaire.
People really think that clout online, they think fame equals money.
Yeah. And
they think clout online equals money.
Especially these days on TikTok, fame does not mean money.
Fame means nothing. Followers does not equal money. There are people who have like 30,000, 15,000 followers that be making a lot of money actually from social media because they have a service.
They have a service, or they get sponsors, or they do advertising.
Right. But I'm more talking about people who have their own businesses.
Yeah, sure.
You would think that they wouldn't make a lot of money because they don't have a lot of followers.
Right.
But girl, they be making money.
Exactly.
And then there are people who are just individuals who have like millions of followers who you would be shocked at the way that they're living in. Most of these influencers that you see are actually living in poverty. I was watching this really good video. Do you know who Simply Nessa is?
I've heard of her.
She's like another TikToker, and she was originally a YouTuber, and she did a whole expose series of like a lot of these YouTubers that you think, especially from the golden age of YouTube, that you thought were poppin', thought were rich, thought were living in LA, living this beautiful fantasy. They were all living in 1-bedroom apartment, 5 of them living in a 1-bedroom apartment, and they were like sharing a car to like get places, and like they're just living out of their suitcase half the time.
You don't know these people's finances.
Exactly.
You don't know them at all.
They have an appearance online because that's what you're attracted to. You're attracted to the squalor and the wealth and like all the beauty and the glitz and the glam.
And it's a oppression Olympics. It's like, I'm more oppressed than you, so you don't deserve my pity, my sympathy.
Like the commenters.
Essentially, like the commenters are dragging him.
Hikey, it's jealousy also because they're like, oh well, you're famous, you should have tons of billions of dollars.
But also,
like, are
y'all,
you stupid?
if you had 8 million followers and your whole fucking house burned down, would you not start a GoFundMe?
Literally.
Are you kidding? Like, you would absolutely do the same thing.
And the other thing is, these TikTok followers, bitch, TikTok doesn't pay any fucking money.
Literally.
TikTok pays like literally less
A couple
than,
cents per views.
like less than cents per views. It'd be like 1/15 of a penny.
Literally.
Girl, they be stingy as fuck.
They
so
are.
if you be getting views and views on TikTok, you have to be like Charlie D'Amelio big to be getting that much money, girl.
Right, and she's not even making TikToks no more.
She's not even making TikToks because half her money comes from all the brand deals that she does. These TikTokers don't make money. People don't understand that. I don't know what's not clicking. What's not clicking?
Also, okay, let's back up a bit. Even if he was rich,
right,
and it is evident that they're not poor, their house is really big. Even if they're well off, what happens to basic human?
Could be rich though, but
that's
he's
what I'm
not
saying.
rich.
Well, that's what I'm saying.
Right,
His family comes from is probably pretty wealthy.
Okay.
But even if that is the case, what happened to basic human empathy?
Girl, basic human empathy has left the chat. In 2023,
she retired.
In 2023, she left the chat, girl. She had left the chat.
Literally, she's not coming back.
She's really not coming. I hope she's coming back, girl, for a renaissance, but it's gonna take a few years.
And completely changing people's perspective on things.
Literally, you know what a big reason is because the internet has forced people to become apathetic to everything.
Exactly.
And we see shit every day, and we just get so desensitized.
Our brains are not evolved enough to handle all this.
100%. And so everyone sees shit, and we just get desensitized.
Literally.
And then the other part is, maybe I shouldn't say this, but then the other part is, then we go on the internet, we're already desensitized, and then we open our TikTok, and then we get a video of people saying, if you don't care about X, Y, and Z, then you're a bad person.
Exactly.
And it's like, okay, well, now we don't care even more.
Exactly. It is really hard to be apathetic, but girl, touch some grass.
Fully.
Like, remember that this is still a person. It doesn't matter if they come from a lot of money or not. Their entire family house burned down with all their memories, all their equipment. It's still really sad.
Girl, people don't care. They don't care.
Because it's easy to be like, this is just some fake person on the internet.
Exactly. This is just some fake person who has millions of followers. Exactly. I don't feel bad for you. I don't have millions of followers. Girl.
But but then on the other side, it's like, if Taylor Swift's house burned down, people would be so sad.
Oh, fully, because she's big enough to where now she's an idol.
Exactly.
She has transcended just...
she is actually the Times Person of the Year.
You saw that? Yes, I did see that.
Good for her. Props to you, mama.
I mean, this is definitely her year, and she is the biggest, we talk about she's the most searched person on Google.
Yeah.
For this year.
And she has driven the economy, basically, for every country she's toured.
She's literally Michael Jackson big at this point.
She's really big. And as someone who's not a Swiftie, I pay her my respects. Good for her as a businesswoman.
Girl, she
maybe not as a singer. Ooh. But as a businesswoman, as a woman, good for you.
I agree.
But anyways, it basically, where are people's basic human emotions for other people?
Girl,
in a bad
empathy
time?
has flown out the window, morality flown out the window, and I'm not shocked. Let's just be honest, I'm not shocked.
Well, it's people. What it is people pick and choose when to spend their empathy.
Ooh, that part.
And I want to talk about this because it's a scarcity mindset. It's like I only have a limited amount of empathy that I can give to certain people, and I'm only going to choose to give my empathy to people who are oppressed.
Oh,
and it's like,
you're 100% right.
But why can't we have a mindset of abundance
mindset.
where we can have emotions for everyone?
Girl,
and they're not bad people just for having money.
Literally. But that's the other thing. People demonize people who are abundant. This world has become, everyone has a scarcity mindset for everything.
100%.
And if not a scarcity mindset, then they have a pessimistic mindset, like a negative mindset. They always think that someone is they think that when someone says something, they assume the worst in what they say. And we've had a conversation about this where we were like, we have to like just say that, like say the thing that we're gonna say and not impose any like thing in our brain of like the hidden underlying meaning is this, because in reality most people
and
just say
the
things.
Comments in our fucking comment section be doing that
literally, and I just
projecting their own thoughts onto us,
and I will read those comments and I'm like, I'm sad for you, honestly, because you have such a scarcity mindset and you have such a pessimistic view in the world, and you just think that every single comment
100%.
Someone makes is gonna be an attack.
Girl,
when it's not. It's really not.
We literally just made a clip that was like some fucking random thing. It was literally so not deep at all.
Literally, I thought no one was gonna watch it.
And this girl in the comments is like thinking we're masterminds trying to sell hate.
Literally.
Like,
no, I literally showed that clip to like my friends, like in real life, and because I told them that I got canceled online. And I was like, here, like, they were like, let me see the clip.
Right.
And they were like, that's it?
That's what I'm saying.
I was like, that's it. Literally, that's it.
Like, people thought we were being homophobic, being misogynistic, being
like,
racist, being...
They took a lot of things from that, girl. A lot of things.
Y'all are projecting a lot of things onto us.
Like, we really said... We said one thing that was like a 10-second clip.
Literally.
Like, okay.
Literally. Like, seriously, y'all need to touch some grass.
Fully, girl.
Get off the internet. Like, realize that you have a lot to work on yourself because you are projecting so much of your own hate towards other people.
Literally. And then you want to be mad at other people for being hateful and for being unempathetic, but then you turn around and you're the same exact way to other people who you think aren't oppressed enough or who don't deserve your empathy.
But self-reflectance is not a skill these days.
Ooh,
it's
fully.
Non-existent.
It's non-existent.
She left with empathy, girl.
She's really been left a child.
Right. They kicking together in Hawaii.
Fully, like, girl. Fully. But honestly, for me, just not being on the internet and going off of social media and just like living life
as you should,
and like doing my passions and like my passion projects, I've just seen such a huge turnaround in the quality of my life,
and I'm really happy for you.
I don't even want to go on the internet anymore. And whenever I do like relapse and go back on the internet for like a little bit, I be scrolling and I be looking and I'm like, this shit just isn't as fun as it used to be. This shit is just negative and it's just stupid.
I'm proud of you.
Well, fine.
Because she used to go to the gym and then sit down and then go on Twitter.
Well, fully, girl. I used to be addicted to Twitter, and ever since Elon Musk bought it, girl, that app was
honestly, Elon did you good, honey.
Girl, no, literally, I'm like,
Elon did you good.
I'm seeing the universe. The universe knew that I was too addicted. She was like, let me do some mastermind to make Twitter go down.
Literally. Girl, you saw what Elon Musk said recently?
Girl, what he be saying?
Girl, so they were saying how because Twitter has become so controversial that like a lot of Disney's advertising
or being pulled.
They're being pulled. And then he was like, go fuck yourself.
To Disney?
Yeah. He said that to the public. I'm like, girl, not that. And he was basically like, don't blackmail me with money. And I'm like, okay.
Well,
work.
I think Elon is gonna see his day of reckoning, unfortunately. Not that
I don't see it anytime soon.
Yeah, but I think it'll happen.
I think Twitter is certainly maybe crash in the next 5 years.
Oh, fully.
Like done.
Oh, fully.
Which is so sad.
It is sad, and it was a cute platform, but nothing lasts forever. Instagram's probably gonna die also.
You're right. TikTok's day will also come.
TikTok's day will come. Probably not as soon as the other ones, but it's going to come.
And I think people on TikTok are realizing because of just how different it's become.
Yeah, TikTok is going to go through a lot of changes. It's already been through a lot of changes.
The fact that TikTok now is just somewhere to promote your shop.
Literally.
Every fucking video I scroll is like someone trying to promote me like some creatine or trying to promote me some other product.
Girl,
I'm like swipe, and then it's like a live that I don't care about, and then I swipe, and then there's another ad. I'm like, girl, where's the content?
Girl, they be doing hella lives. That's all my feed is lives.
Exactly.
I'm like, damn, girl. Like, I don't care about some bitch doing her eyelash makeup. Like,
Exactly.
I don't care. Oh, I don't care about some person playing Rocket League. I'm sorry.
Twitter, or not Twitter. TikTok is about to become the next Twitch.
Fully.
At this point, like, I'm over it.
But people be liking it, so I don't know. That's big in Asia too. Live streams.
Is it?
Yeah, especially China.
And aren't people like paying to go see live streamers now?
Yeah, so people now are paying to go see live streamers. It's become a really big global phenomenon, and we've talked
To do
about
what
this.
though?
They're literally just sitting in the audience doing nothing, just
So
screaming.
So they want it. So it's the same concept of going into their lives, but in real life.
Yes. So I think the first one to do it, or not the first one, but the one that I've heard about is I Show Speed. We've talked about him before.
He's not banned yet.
I don't even know what he's streaming on. I guess maybe that's why he switched to real life.
Right. He's streaming in real life now.
Because he banned from every other platform, girl.
Not that.
But he was charging fans from anywhere from $1 to $5 to go sit in front of him. He has a computer screen set up, and then he has a projector behind him showing what his computer has. And they're literally paying money to just sit in the audience. And they were like just screaming things at him while he's streaming. And he's like not even paying attention to them. It's so fucking stupid. Like, I don't understand.
What I do understand is going to like esport events in person, because it's basically like sports for gamers.
Yeah.
And you get to see people battle it out, you know.
Yeah, because
live.
people are actually playing something.
Exactly. It's more interactive that way. But girl, just if you're going to a streamer, just go on their lives.
It doesn't.
They're
make
probably
sense.
streaming at the same time anyway.
If you want to send them money, just send a tip. Like, I don't understand. Like, why would you go in person?
Right. But apparently people not into GoFundMes or tipping it no more.
You're right. You're fully right. How do you feel about like people going to see like holograms, like Hatsune Miku concerts, or like they have other concerts of like random anime VTubers that be doing concerts now? I've been seeing a lot of VTubers do concerts.
Really?
Yes, that's the VTuber wave. The VTuber wave is get an audience from having a cute VTube, like a cute avatar, and then make a few YouTube Twitch videos of you playing a video game, get that to go viral, and then start making music. And then
We should really get on that business.
like, let me start producing for these VTubers, girl.
Literally.
I'm like, give that a cuentada.
All right, so if y'all want us to start a VTuber account, make sure you comment below.
Yes.
And subscribe.
And watch our VTube video
Exactly.
when it comes out.
Leave us a review. We only have a few episodes left of the year.
The year's almost over.
Yeah, and thank you guys for sticking
with
around.
us.
Yeah. Good things to come in the future.
It's been a while. Like, we have really been trucking it out since July.
Exactly. And hopefully there's more to continue in the future.
So I hope you guys want to continue this journey with us in 2024.
Great. And we'll see you whenever.
Right.
Bye, everyone.